Looking at this, it's a Zanotti, I think. Zanotti uniblock. Heap of shit. They're a heap of shit when they're new, and this one isn't new. It's on a freezer room. It's packed up. All the meat's defrosted and gone off, so there's a bit of a smell about here. But as you can see, looks like the middle's blown out the capacitor. It's a start cap. We've got some burnt wiring on there. When I turn it on, I can hear a click, which is probably the contactor pulling in. Yeah, so I think we'll get some gloves on, because I don't know if that stuff's poisonous or not. It's probably not going to do us a lot of good. And of course there's no light here, there's no sockets. That's quite rusty. I had quite a few of these where they blow up the capacitors and you get a new lot on there and get them running, and then a year later or 6 months later the compressor dies. There's no overloads or anything on there to stop it when there's a problem. It just sits there trying to start and eventually ends up cooking itself. Well, we've got a new capacitor in there. We made that connection. I think we've got a 3-minute wait until that light stops blinking. There's a time delay, so if there's a power cut, it doesn't stop and start straight away. It's probably about 2 or 3 minutes. Fan seems a bit lazy. See how it goes. I'm wary of these things. I've had them blow after they explode on me before now. It don't sound right to me. We shall see. Oh, 77 amps, and then off. Yeah, so it started okay originally, and we've got the room down to 8.5. Oh, there we go. Let's try to start. It's gone off on the Clixon and then it's come back in again, so I don't think it's long for this world. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the compressor don't sound right. It's got an odd sort of tone to it. Although saying that it's a freezer and it's way above what it's designed to be running at that sort of temperature, I'm not sure if they've got a crankcase pressure regulator on these. Saying that, it did start okay the first time. So just try something. Oh, we weren't quick enough. I could get it to just drop out and come back in again if I was careful with the switch, but it was off for too long. And we could get our magic screwdriver. No. Again, it's off on the clicks, and that should start straight away. We remade a couple of connections on the relay that were burnt. Let's turn this off a moment. If we get on the one of the wires for the start cap, we will know if the relay is working, because that should pull current when we try to start it. That's saying 0.4 amps, that's default for that thing. That's what it. We're not pulling any current on there, so. Running, it's been running for a few minutes. It's got the room down to -1, pulling about 13.7 amps. There's a 25 microfarad capacitor on there, and I had an 18 and a 6, so we've got the 24, which is as near as I could get with what I've got in the van. I've got a load on order, which haven't turned up yet. Got a bit of cardboard over the hole, because you can't generally run these with the cover off, because the condenser's at the bottom and the fan's at the top. Not really user friendly, well, not the service friendly design. The users like them because they're cheap. They're very user friendly. Fit themselves. They just cut a hole in the wall, poke it through, put a plug on it. I've got a plug around the corner. They're well, they are what they are. Just don't really think their use is worth spending too much money on. I don't know if this has got a date on it. It's got a date on there somewhere. 2006. So it's 8 years old. 8-10 years might be the life of one of them. They do get quite a few gas leaks in the got a little condensate tray where the water drips out and the hot gas plug goes to it, and they rot out. You get the impression I don't like them very much.